the airport after 2 years. I have been waiting for this moment for like 2 years. All set. I had my coffee, I had my breakfast, I washed everything and I kept it to dry. And I'm traveling only with one backpack and one waist pouch. I'm not taking either my iPad or my laptop for that reason. My laptop is actually a desktop now, so there is no use in that. My iPad, one less thing to worry about, one less thing to charge. So that's it now. It's about 5:45, 5:50 in here. Let's go down. The flight is by 10 o'clock. I'm gonna get a taxi and head to the airport. Flight has started boarding, so I'm now going to go and check in. Actually, this is the first time I'm going to travel domestic in any airport, not just in Russia. I had never traveled domestic, I had only traveled international. This is the first time I'm going to travel domestic, so I don't know how the procedures are going to be different. Checked in, now going to the gate. Before I used to say going to the security check-in, but there is no immigration this time. So it's going to be easy. Just security and then directly to the terminal. That thing in there is going to be our flight, at least my flight. Oh, I have been waiting so long to at least get a view of the flights in here, and I love the view. I love looking at flights. I can sit and watch them for hours together. Like how I did for about 12 hours in Japan's airport. I sat and watched the flights coming in and out, going on the tarmac for the entire 12 hours. I loved it.
Welcome to Moscow. We have just landed at Sheremetyevo Airport, named after Alexander Pushkin Tarnovy. Local time is 12:30 p.m. The time difference between Vladivostok and Moscow is -7 hours. The outer temperature is 31 degrees Celsius above zero. For your safety, we ask you to remain seated with seatbelts fastened.
The weather in here is horrible. It's 31 degrees Celsius and look at how many people are in here. The airport is crowded, the most amount of crowd I had seen in about 2 years' time. We are not near Moscow, we are near a small city called Himiki. So here I'll be getting the unlimited metro card and I'll be taking the metro station. That cost me around 455 rubles, which is comparatively cheap because Moscow's metro and its transportation are really expensive. So basically we were here, that's the first station, and down we go till here, that's where I'm gonna stay. So that's the line. been in metro stations of really small cities, like the one recently started in Chennai. Singapore is a really small one. Malaysia is also a really small one. In Bangkok, I haven't been in the metro. I don't even know if there is metro in there. But these networks in Moscow are one of the biggest. I have also been one in Hong Kong, but that is not this complicated. Here, everything is complicated. On top of it, everything is in Russian. We are gonna go through the entire city street by street in the evening, but now I have to search for my dormitory, which is somewhere in the proximity, and I wanna eat. I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten anything from the flight and it has been 2 hours. This place looks like everything that I have imagined Europe to be, and I don't even have words to describe how this place actually is. And I actually got a dormitory right in the center of the city, and it's really damn cheap. It's just 500 rubles per night. It's a hostel, but still, staying in between these buildings is worthwhile. That's where we are gonna stay. So in this part of the vlog, I'm going to take a short walking tour of the Kitay Gorod area. So first we are going to start with Lubyanka, which is the ex-KGB building. Now it is owned by the Federation of Security and Bureau of Russian Federation. This place is crazy beautiful, but I'm literally getting burnt in the sun, and I'm Indian. I could literally walk around Moscow for days and days together and still not be satisfied with the amount I saw. I think I made a mistake by making Moscow just a 3-day trip. It should have been a week trip. Just look at this place. I have just walked 600 meters and I have seen more places that are more beautiful than what I have seen in my entire life. The architecture is just... So basically we are here, and this was the Federation of Security and Service, that is FAIRSPARE, the old KGB building. And next we have to go to Hotel Metropole, which is one of the oldest hotels in Moscow. So till now, what I have observed in Moscow is that everywhere you turn there is a metro station, so you can get from one place to the other really quick. The other one is that in here, that too in the center of the city, I'm near Kremlin, near the Red Square, the main Kitay Gorod, the center of the city is here. I can hear a lot of sirens all the time. It just feels so busy, man. I have lived in Vladivostok for over 5 years, and I had never felt a city to be this bustling. Also, I told you, this place is full of sirens. There is an entire row of black cars in here. You can find whatever brands you want in here. There is a little Bentley showroom opposite to me. I have seen like 16, 20 Bentleys around me. Now there is a bunch of BMWs lined up in here, all in black and chrome tint. That is the Hotel Metropole. It is one of the oldest hotels in here, and it is one of the 5-star hotels that is situated in Moscow. Rooms cost about 7,000 rubles a night, so pretty heavy stuff. I saw pictures from inside. There is a theater in there, a little opera theater, not a normal theater. Of course, it's Moscow. What do you expect? Up next is Revolution Square. I just missed there was Bolshoi Theater in the side of me. That's the Bolshoi Theater of Moscow. So now we are exploring everything that is outside the Red Square and the Kremlin. So we are going around the city and viewing historic buildings. So tomorrow we will be going inside the Red Square and I'll show you around there. Now we are going to a monastery. I'll tell you the name of the monastery in there because it's a difficult name to pronounce. So one of the students who came out of the monastery was Lomonosov, one of the famous, I think, poets. He then went on to found the Lomonosov Institute, which is also there in Moscow. So that's the importance of that monastery. So this right here is the Zaikanovsky Monastery, which I told you about but I forgot the name of. So the board which I just shot was the one which said that Lomonosky passed from this monastery. He's not a poet, I'm sorry, he's a Russian scholar. I made a mistake in there. And this, my friends, is the Church of Epiphany. A lot of churches were destroyed during the non-religious transformation of the Soviet period, but some of these churches in Moscow and St. Petersburg and some of the mosques in Kazan were the only ones that are preserved. This is what I read. And that concludes the walking tour of the center, apart from the Red Square and the Kremlin. Now we are back in Kitay Gorod, the place where we started. We walked about 3 kilometers within the span of 1 hour-ish, 3 to 4 kilometers. Now I think I need to go and find water somewhere or else I'm gonna die of dehydration. I pulled out the camera again. I thought of going home, but then I came to the Zaryadye Park, which is an absolutely beautiful park which has a viewpoint that you can see in the edge. I'm gonna take you there. From here you can see the difference between the modern and the old Moscow skyline. It's absolutely beautiful. I came through the streets and I saw the exact view. Now we are going to the top to see the exact same. I think according to the difficulty of navigation, I would rank Moscow as the most difficult city that I had navigated through, because Hong Kong and Singapore were really tiny cities. Like Singapore's entire length could be covered in 45 minutes by car. This is actually one of the biggest cities I have visited and also one of the complex cities I have visited, so it is hilariously difficult. So I'm going to leave you all today's vlog by ending it in here with a small information about the cost of Moscow. I think every city's cost of living can be judged based on the public amenities that the city provides. In the center, I saw a couple of toilets. Just guess the price of the toilet to use it once. It costs around $1. That's 70 rubles. I was shocked. In India, we usually fight for 20 rubles. That is 20 rupees. See you tomorrow.